this song is tight.
You
God
can't
damn,
tell me.
this
We're
song is
in
tight.
his throne room. This is where he lives. People are waiting to serve this man food after he served bust ass. Let's go, game one.
Now the big thing for both of these characters, meter is going to play a big role here, right? Both of these characters, big bodies, have a lot of HP, very high damage, especially off their big counter hit buttons like that, right? And you see Tomo getting it in early on, taking that burst off the screen. And for you guys that don't watch a lot of Guilty Gear, that burst mechanic that you see underneath the life bars at the top of your screen, that gives you essentially a combo breaker opportunity, but you have to be careful with how you use it, right? It can be a liability at sometimes. If the opponent reads it, they can punish you very heavily for it.
Yep, and those baits are really going to hurt you, especially because it only comes when you get hit. So spinning that burst early can put you in a bad situation, especially versus both of these characters.
Yeah, both of these characters will eat you alive.
They will kill you for it. Gets the throw. That's, oh, look at that guard bar. Oh, hit him with it all. Look at the damage. Hard flash kick just to get the knockdown, run in 2K to keep the pressure.
And that's what you see what meter is doing for both. The down heavy to deny him.
The 2H just to claim it. And it's just like that, those small switches in the offense control momentum so well, especially between these two. Hey, you one of those characters, once it gets a knockdown, start. You have to block that.
Yeah, and that's going to be an important normal for him too. His sweep is very, very good.
It's just frame. The skyrocket off the wall. Look at the damage. That's what I was talking about. There's one of the answers that he has.
Now that was actually a risky flash, right? And that's one reason why the meter will play a role in this. You saw in the first round, Tomo had the meter to be able to burn in case he missed after that ball. But that time he just did it raw.
Nice bar S right there to catch. Trying to make him hold all his defense. I like the option right there.
Push him to the wall, Steve, and that's the big thing. Look at the top left corner of your screen, underneath the health bar, you see that little wrist gauge cranked up. When you block in this game, that builds up the wrist gauge.
Ooh. Oh no,
the next hit is going to do major, major damage.
No, just looking for RC, like you said, to have the meter, still gets the hit. There's the burst. That's what saved him. Is he going to be able to bring this back? There's the big son. You got to hold this. Move, bro. Oh, Grandma Viper right there. You see that? That was game number one, just that quick. And like I said, I mean, not every character in this game can control the momentum as well as these two, especially with the fact that, hey, he has a projectile that's going to make you block actively. You're going to have to navigate to get around it. And as you know, Leo is not best when it comes to mobility. He doesn't have a traditional run. He has a dash. On top of that, he has to use more moves to get around, but he's still at risk in some of those situations.
And you saw that interaction just now between the fireballs, right? Hey, he's going to kind of win in a lot of these situations just because it has more hits. Leo's is a little bit slower to come out as well, but super right through the string. I don't respect that shit. Clap him up. Put that red fireball out there, trying to fish him out the air.
That axe kick just to get in. 5K takes the sweep. Big fireball. Hold that. I love these mix-ups. I'm out of my gameplay after these mix-ups. This boy Tomo's trying to get in. Welcome to the Lions Den. I like this just frame guarding. Not going to work out though. Nice air dash. Not going to be dead, but the situation is not favorable for him.
Low damage because of the cancel, but yeah, bad positioning, right? And OTG, Tomo able to get it.
That's that new stuff right there, man. Being able to get that OTG kill in those situations really help Leo out.
When you just need one more hit, especially against characters that have very high guts ratings, right? Sometimes in this game, when your health bar goes towards the lower end, it can actually become very deceptive. Characters with high guts take less damage towards the end. But every hit you do in your combo does a minimum of 1 damage. So in some cases, it'll be more valuable for you to do multi-hitting attacks as opposed to a big damage.
Oh, nice hit.
Right on the air for Tiger Sword. One more. Another? No. Drop him.
H get the knockdown, set up the projectile again.
He's been so good about his flash kicks and set.
Yeah, and he's holding it perfectly too. Not too risky. Uh-oh, finally throws that berserker slash. There we go. There we go. Flash kick, RC. Oh no, he was just a little too deep after the RC, and that's what made him mess up. Still gets the wrecker right after.
Push again, gets the pressure off him. That crouch S, but Cha-Cha-Cha struggling.
Oh, nice. Crouch confirmed.
Dash.
Oh no. Expecting the fireball gets in. Wow.
Trade in favor of
life left on Cha-Cha-Cha. Oh my gosh.
They're just swinging, Steve. You gotta just keep up somehow. Far S able to get his confirm there.
There we go.
Yes, gets the stand kick out of back turn stance. That back turn stance from Leo, very dangerous. Has an unthrowable normal out of it. You can get access to very quick left-right mix-ups, and also has access to a parry.
I like that. Blitz back full combo. Gets the knockdown. More meter on that knockdown too. Oh, nice. No, he's going to take in there. I like that back turn 5P. Did not beat out the axe kick. Gets the trade, and that's going to let Cha-Cha-Cha get out of that corner.
Trade in his favor. Putting those 4 Tiger Swords out there.
Oh, wow.
Max range sweep. Get the knockdown. Hold this fireball. Yeah, now you have to burn your meter on that. Right into it again. Another 4 Tiger Sword. Trade with blue fireball. Instant air dash punish on it.
This isn't looking good for Tomo right now. Another flash kick.
But as long as he has that meter, Steve, you see, able to just flash kick once again, cancel it, freestand him up.
The burst. There it is. And now, Tomo has to close this out. He needs this round if he wants to stay on the winner's side of this. As Fireball. Oh, wow. Went for the guard impact. There's the throw. You got to be careful.
Response.
That big body hitbox makes it a lot easier for Heikyun to throw that Grandma Viper. That's going to be it.
Cha-cha-cha in winners finals.
Blade, we all be dead, man, including you. All right, here we go. Game number 1.
So the big thing, Steve, you got to talk about these characters, right? Chip, he has every tool in the book, but at the cost of HP. He has very low health. Does have some guts, but you got to be very careful about the hits that you take with this character. And Kai in particular has some big counter hit damage buttons that down heavy.
Well, you can tell right now. So you can tell right now that he's playing a lot safer. He wants to get that knockdown before he starts swinging, because if Chip gets a hit first, it's going to be a lot harder for him to get him off. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now, either you're going to burst or you're going to stay here. Oh, nice. Gets the S. He's got to burst. Oh, no, you can't burst.
He pins him.
Stays in the corner
back
still.
to him. Off the wall, gets him high on the other side.
See, and that's another one of the mechanics that they added. The fact that you can take that blitz and use it to stop that burst, that really helps out for the later meta of Guilty Gear now. A lot of people have just recently started getting into it, but we've seen it a lot here on the Japan side.
And that's been dubbed now the Summit Burst. He will give up those bad bursts. That's going to be a point of contention that Machabo maybe is looking to capitalize on.
Look at that conversion right there. A lot of times you're going to see these Chip players get those teleports, hit a falling H, and still be ready to convert with a stand jab into a 2H.
You see him. He wants to stay out of that Kai far slash range. Kai has those big, long, sword stabby normals like that cover a lot of range and can lead to big things. Or he just goes up, gets a throw in the corner, and is able to close out the round for it. The big thing for Chip is also using Gamma Blade at that range as well, right? If you can cut off that ground lane, force Kai to move through the air, he does have some very big sword normals in the air as well, that jump heavy slash, you just saw it. But it can open up the opportunity for Summit to be able to go up, get a grab, and then start Okizeme of his own.
And it's all about getting that knockdown too sometimes, like right here. It's going to give you a nice little mix-up. You can jump, nice backdash right there. But you spoke about that. Once Kai gets that knockdown, holding you on the ground is what he wants to do. You talked about Chip being able to play whenever he wants to. That's why you don't want him to get started. And I like that teleport to the other side just to make sure he gets the corner. Backdash 6B, catches the purple YRC, and you're still going to stay in that corner.
It's something that's going to be important for this match that Summit has been showing you. He's leveraging a lot of his meter.
Yo, did you see the 2K?
Yep.
Oh, that was so sick. After the Shuriken Super, and Summit takes that first game, and he is looking comfortable. I mean, playing with a character like Chip, knowing that it's so viable. Like, if you get hit, you're going to explode, is something that Summit has he's been born, bred, and he's been doing this for years.
It's one reason why he favors the swing, right? You're more likely to get that knockdown, you're more likely to get what you need, you're less likely to be put on your back.
Nice 2S right there, tries to get the dust on top of it. Air throw after the just guard, okay.
That DP, no punish. You see Machabo showing off his air control, right? Those instant blocks in the air, going for the air throw after. That is a perfect solution to that kind of offense that Summit wants to run. That's why he was selected by Daigo. That's why we wanted to see him at Kimonomichi. But right now, Summit going to get him in the air, DP ender. Now that's the thing, Chip isn't going to be able to convert into knockdown in a lot of those situations if he wants to end a DP like that. But he's going to be able to reposition, set himself up for another pickup. John Cena mode.
You ain't blocking this. Because it's a throw.
Gets the grab, gets the pick. Yo, Summit is on set point against Machabo.
And he is going fast. Yeah. Ninjas move fast. Let's go. Teleport once again. But yeah, those instant blocks are really important. And you're going to see him do jump back H, jump back S to kind of anticipate it, because you do not want him to be on top of you and you don't have the DP to answer back. Instant block throw is going to be really, really strong, but you still got to anticipate it. It's not easy. Whoa, I mean, I'm sorry. Nice. Gets the whip on the RP, still gets the air throw, but now Chip in the corner. Summit needs to be careful. Far S gets the stun different. Pressure, nice 6K.
This is what Machabo wants, right? Try to block him down in the corner as much as possible. Someone able to break that offensive pressure and be able to get back to mid-screen. Into jump D, gets the knockdown, bait, punish on the dead angle with a throw.
Find me. Nice pressure. Sushi. Oh, nice. Tries to go for the air throw. I like that. Machabo saw what happened last time, decides to jump back.
Yeah, double jumped out of range. Saw Summit trying to leverage his gauge there, right? In the situation where Kai wants to jump into the air, it's easy for him to just YRC, go up for the air grab, get a knockdown.
They can spin that burst so early. Gets the air throw again, stuck in the corner. This is not a good situation. We talked about the guts. It's not going to matter. Machabo getting back control. 43 seconds still left on the clock, but now you see what Kai has to do to make sure a player like Summit is not going to be in control.
And that's one reason why he wants to stay out of that far S range, right? Very easy for Machabo's Kai to be able to just confirm into a 30% sequence just like that.
Right, and then this guess right here is really dangerous. He does not have to go for throw. He can run up, do stand kick, nice DP right there. He can run up, just make sure he keeps that pressure going. Another teleport. Can't even see this man. And the green is blending in with the shrubbery in the back.
Let your hair down.
They
changed the track up on you too. Jump
the
kick conversions. We just teched him with the jump D. Gets him to the wall. Meter building.
The golf swing.
Yeah, that's three heavy.
To get out of there, and another air throw. Now you see Machabo making those adjustments. Knows that he's going to try to jump out because he does not want to hold that mix-up after Big Blue. He does not want to have to deal with that fireball pressure. Up back, still gets him caught. Machabo takes the game.
That one little thing makes such a big difference and changes a lot of the situations that were giving Summit the advantage in those early rounds, right? Denying him those situations, now forcing a little bit more neutral as a result. Machabo's taking slowly but steadily taking control.
I like what he's doing.
Other side, max range stand kick conversion.
Makes him spin that first early. You want to keep Chip up off of you. And on top of that, the fact that Chip hits you so many times means you're going to get access to more bursts.
Teleport sweep, what a beast. Drop him at the wall, hit you on the other side with that falling heavy. Drill kick on down. Max range dust. That thing hits way further than you think it does.
Wow, that was so dirty.
Alpha plus to push him back to the wall.
Nice DP this time.
Get those daggers out my face. Hold on. Here comes Machabo with the willing to burn his meter off that jump heavy.
Wow, I can't believe that 5 does missed in the air. Machabo
gets to throw in the corner as reward.
Burst. Look, that was a goal burst.
Yeah, goal burst.
Counter hit. Wow, we're not close enough. Yo, that faultless defense fall is so helping out Chip. I did not even see this man. OTG.
And those punches there. That was the situation we were talking about earlier, right? Kai has a little bit of guts. At that point, Summit just wants the OTG, get as many hits as possible to close out the round. And that's big. He needed to win that round. The close one like that, you can't give that up to Machabo.
He did teleport, stand and swift, teleport back, sweep. That's how he got in right now.
The forward punch conversion on the ground. Other side, heavy. Take up to the skies. Aerial rave.
Hey, aerial rave. Let's go.
Gauge building.
It's the wall
stick. And then it's to play around the text too. That's what this game boils down to in a lot of high-level matchups.
6P.
Full screen 6P. And the meter, we got it.
Oh, yeah.
Is he gonna do it? Maximilian, need your heart out. Ninja daggers. Machabo dropped in the losers bracket by Summit Chip.
That's the second time. I know, man. Well, look, we're getting hyped and we keep knocking down the Nissan. Can we get a Nissan Cup Noodle organized over here?
Can we get a spotter?
Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
Yeah. Put some respect on.
All right, let's go.
So let's see how this ends up playing.
And you said before, man, that pressure's going to be over. Oh, wow. It looks like it's a good day.
Black hole. Yeah, you got to talk about the Spouse character, too, man. You talked about how improved Venom was as a character. Spouse got some movement buffs, too, for some reason. But that's the big thing about this character. He's on average going to have a lower return, unless it's under some situations, right? But he's an item throw character. All my Smash Brothers out there, we don't bang shit in this game, man. We out there, we throwing that shit. He's got everything. Steve bombs. He's got little chud babies of himself. He's got all kind of crazy stuff.
First off, if you notice, like, look at the RNG that he's had so far. Black hole, too many fouls, and now he got 2 bombs. Come on, bro. And he comboed into a nice RC to keep it safe. Goes into
Don't pull that thing out unless you plan to bang, Steve.
I'm just
Bombs
saying,
over
man.
Baghdad. Drop him with the overhead.
B.O.B. Let's go.
I've been waiting for that reunion, man. I don't think it's going to come anytime soon.
Look, man, look, I hope I'm still alive for it. Gets the clash in the air. This is exactly what you're going to need. And that's that summon that I was talking about, the gold hammer.
Reel him in.
Racket Ralph. That's a lot of stun. Hold this bomb, too. Tries to go for the mix-up right there. Eats the 2K. And you see Nage knows this matchup. Nice backdash there to stop that pressure. And
knows the matchup, knows the and you saw Sato Venom going to that forward punch option. Very important button for Venom in this matchup, just because in that mid-range where, you know, Faust does have kind of the advantage, that forward punch button is a big one because it can clip him trying to go to the air, but also is a very good ground poke as well. And it's going to lead to Okazemi and able to get a close confirm on it.
And you talk about 6Ps, Venom 6P is very good as well, but he's not able to stop this air pressure coming from Nage.
And that's dead. That's dead.
Yo,
Dr. Copter going to the top of the screen. 1-0 Nage over Sato Venom.
Another day at the office. Hand me my trench. Scalpel. Turnip game. Breath mint. 3-0 looking relaxed. That man has changed the diaper. He ain't seen it all now, man.
Yeah, you know he plays drums. Actually, him and Hamiko, they're all in a band together. Did you know that? That t-shirt is their band.
Bro, can you give me one of them? Like, real talk.
Yeah, so like, I think it's Hamiko, Sato. There's a few people, all like these fighting game players that play instruments. They made a band together. So Sato is the drummer. They know each other really well, actually. And that's bad for Nage. You can't afford to run into stuff like that. The QV, it just generates a ball for free like that. That's exactly what he's talking about. You don't want to give up the easy hits on these balls because this open semi is so hard to deal with anyway. You don't want to give up free damage like this.
Nice low air dash right there. Just ticking forward. You got to be careful flawless defensing in the corner too, because that's going to lock you down. You're not going to be able to move soon, and that's what Venom wants. He wants you to stay in that corner, gets the air throw.
Able to check the bomb bag with the ball just now. That was so cool.
Oh, the rewind air dash. And this is a staple of Venom mix-up, because you know that ball is there and he can teleport to both sides.